Hey, what's up guys? Footy Manager TV here, and today I've got another episode of my Road to Million series, but also I've got a new microphone as well, like a headset kind of thing. My previous other ones haven't really been good. Once I basically just got a wireless one, which was like headphones wireless. It wasn't really meaning for a microphone, but I was trying to use it then because my normal ones, they broke, and then I got an extra one with my webcam that I bought, and I just tried that, but wasn't good. So I went out and got this one because I was going to say I was just going to wait to FIFA 14, but I want my content to be good up until then as well. So hopefully this one is fairly good. It's a bit loud and that kind of thing. So hopefully you enjoy it. But now moving into our first match against KFC Mates, a Spanish team in the Liga BBVA, obviously. He's got some players not in his formation, so that really shows in the chemistry not being great. But it is a 5-star rated team. He's got a very good striker in Higuain. Not heaps of people use him because he doesn't have so much pace, but he's a very lethal striker, very clinical finisher, and yeah, any team would love to have him as their number one striker. He's a very good finisher, like I said, and as you can see like that, they just score straight away from a big strike there from Kaká. And like I've said within Ultimate Team, those shots are really easy to do. You just aim to one side with lots of power, and more often than not you score just because the shooting sliders are increased in Ultimate Team. I'm not sure if you know that, but that is correct. It has nothing to do with chemistry or that. It's because the sliders are increased. But really, you have to be, if you're familiar with FIFA, you can really notice that yourself. But some people didn't even realize that. But yeah, it is true. But we came back. It didn't take us too long to score again by Jay Rodriguez. Like I said, I've experienced with him. I've played with him my Southampton career, so I know really how he is as a striker, and that really results in some good performances. Hopefully you'll see that within the next couple games. But this being a discard team, I'll be chopping and changing my team a lot. But as you see, what a strike there. That was a very good lob by him. Like I said, Higuain. And yeah, like I said, recently I've been pretty bored with FIFA 14, but I'm trying to get like interest in the videos and commentary, so I'm just going to focus on that, not focus on all the FIFA 14 stuff. I'll just focus when the time comes for that. That's best to do in my opinion. But yeah, plus as you scored there, I was going to talk about me not having like the great microphone. Like, I didn't know people enjoy the videos anyway, so I might as well talk about the other stuff until this one arrived. And actually I got it fairly cheap, so to me it's a pretty good quality for how cheap I got it, just like about $20. So that was a great deal, especially if people think it's a quality compared to my other ones I've been using recently. But anyway, right here, the 45th minute, I wanted to be the person. Like, it seems at least probably 80% of games there's a goal scored in injury time, whether it be 45th minute or 90th minute, and hopefully I wanted to do that in this game, and I did. Like I said, with Jay Rodriguez scoring the 45th minute, I was just saying that right there, and it was going to happen. Not every match, but most matches, someone's going to score in that injury time period. So you got to watch out for that and make sure. That's a really good tip from me. Make sure around the 45th minute or the 90th minute. The 90th minute is kind of different because you're either going to win or you're going to lose. And that's the second lob he did against me. But hopefully I can come back. But yeah, like I said, 45th minute is probably more crucial because that's when the game's in the balance. So that would be my tip for that. Try and retain possession around the 43rd, 44th minute to make sure you have that possession around the 45th minute so they don't score, and it increases your chance to score, to be that person who does in fact score in the 45th minute. As you can see now, that was probably one of my better goals I've scored, at least in recent times. You know, for me in Ultimate Team, I score a lot of, they seem like easy goals, like one-on-one finishes, but there a lot of skill there just to tap it past the keeper or knock it past and then finish nicely. I don't often score goals that I was pleased with, but on that occasion I was. But it didn't take them long to equalise again from Luka Modric. He's got very good players, so they're really hard to stop. Comparing my team to his, like, his team is obviously better. Mine, quick sell, discard value team, and he's got really, really good players. He's got Modric in there, and Higuain scoring as well. So he's got quality players compared to mine. So definitely he has the better team. So I would do good to win this match from here, if you ask me anyway. But see, you got Pienaar, Downing. They aren't the same quality of the players he has. But Downing, again, the rebound, and then he rebounds to that. And he's got Puyol in defence as well. So they're defenders are really good, their midfield is strong, and their forwards are strong. So to me, I wasn't expecting to win this match, even though I was in a lower division. But now we're in the lead, but we do have to be careful of the low goals, like I said, or late goals, I should say. again, we concede a late goal. What was I saying exactly before about well, at least that was close to injury time. That basically counts as the same thing. I didn't keep possession around before that injury time, and he ended up scoring with Cesc Fabregas, another quality player, a guy playing from Barcelona. So his team is like way higher quality. So I was not expecting to win. I'll be happy with the draw, but of course I get the ball back. So I thought I might as well go on the attack and try and pick up a win, because don't forget the difference between 1 point and 3 points. It could mean a lot, especially if the division is really close. But I don't expect it to be close. I expect I should get promoted fairly easily. Unfortunately, I lost the first one. I almost didn't win here. Well, it's a draw right now, and you'll kind of guess it. I'm going to score here, and Jay Rodriguez, he does in fact score in that 90th minute. Like I said, the chances are increased for you to score in the 90th minute. And here, I just want to play a bit more defensive to make sure I hold on to this result, but let's see what they can do. But again, that's really good defending on that occasion. I didn't see who it was, but again, I see myself as a very good defender, especially one-on-one when I try and go for the tackle, compared to people who just hold contain for 90 minutes. I don't do that. I actually try and win the ball back myself and not let the CPU do the work. And obviously, you see, sometimes I fail, but a lot of the time, I win the ball like that, pass it back to the keeper, and then we hold on to the win. So my strategy of going after the ball, and compared to people who sit back, just holding contain for the whole match, who need the CPU to do the work, I believe my way of defending is better. May lead to a mistake or so, but it actually feels like I'm playing the game and not being assisted by the CPU for the whole match. And yeah, I enjoy the match, and that's why I see some people may get bored with playing, because they sort of, half the game, they expect the CPU to defend for them. So maybe that's one reason you're getting bored at the game. Try and actually play the game yourself. Even try playing manual controls. That's something I'm starting to do. Obviously, I'm not making videos of it because it's really hard, but it's something I'm doing offline, and yeah, it's really fun actually. It's definitely challenging, but when you score the goals, it's definitely rewarding. And I might start recording, but I'm definitely going to have it edit it a lot, because I have some embarrassing passes and embarrassing shots in there. But definitely, I might showcase where it comes off and you score some great goals, and like I said, you get rewarded. I suppose for you probably think, what would I get rewarded with? I'm not sure what you, but definitely if I record it, I would have some good footage. I'm not sure. I suppose you enjoy the game more. That's the main thing. That's what you play video games for, to enjoy, I guess. But for me, it's a different situation making videos as well, and I'm not sure what the word is, but there's more reason for me to play that and try something different, because no one really plays manual controls. And yeah, it's something I might do, but to start doing it online is definitely a hard thing, because online people want to see every match you play, but some matches I'm just really bad on manual, and yeah, have some embarrassing passes and embarrassing shots, like I said. And if I'm like one-on-one late in the game and I need to score, there's a high chance I won't score. So, and if I was playing on assisted, no doubt you just finish near post, and it's fairly easy to do that. But here you're sort of seeing my strategy. Once my players get really low fitness, then I quick sell them to get their coins back. Then I buy someone else for a similar price. As you can see, I buy these players for 400 coins and I quick sell them for about 300. So obviously you lose a little bit of coins from buying them, but you get the coins, a bit more coins, because you actually play the matches with them. So it does, in fact, increase your coins, and you'll be able to see that. Look, I'm up to 9,000 already. I would have started with about 7 or 8,000. Because I had 2,000, which I showed in my first episode, but obviously you got to count the money. You got to count the coins I bought the team with. So I had about 8,000. So I'm still increasing my money there up to over 9,000 now, because of the matches I did play and getting promoted also. So that definitely does affect. But here we're going to pick up Victor Moses. He's a 4-star weak foot and a 4-star skiller. So he's got the quality. His shooting and passing isn't amazing by his ratings. Like, you see 66 shot and 64 passing, but it doesn't seem that bad, honestly. He's a very solid passer, and his shot seems great. You'll see that in other matches, and that really gives us a very potent attack. You got Oxlade-Chamberlain on the left side, and then Victor Moses on the right side. So we've got a good mix in there. Jay Rodriguez as the striker, not really looking to replace him at this point in time, because he's doing very well. But like I said, once you get into low fitness, then I'll quick sell him and look for someone else. And again, that keeps the game fresh, freshening up your team, and not playing with the same players like for so many days in a row, or so many games in a row, I guess is a better thing to say. Like really changing them up every 5 or 6 or 7 games, just how much contracts they have, I guess. And yeah, it keeps the game more interested in it. But once I get to Division 2, I build a better team because I have the coins to do so. And yeah, I enjoy that as well, building different teams. And yeah, but I'm sort of just going with one Liga BBVA team, which is probably the strongest league in terms of rating quality. I'm not talking about the best team like with pace. That's probably the Russian league. But yeah, the best, or at least the first, like the Premier League and the Liga BBVA is probably the two biggest leagues in terms of best rated players. So yeah, Premier League has better, like, probably physical players, like guys with good pace and that. Like in the Spanish league, there's good value players. Like they don't have pace, but they've got good value players. Like you can pick up Fabregas really cheap. You can pick up Xavi and Iniesta, really good price for their ability. Like Iniesta's like 80. How much is he? 91 overall or something, and you can pick him up for only 30k. That's ridiculous. And so no doubt he's going to be in my team for sure. I could not resist that, picking up Iniesta for only 30k. And when I get to that stage, I definitely have the money for him. Obviously not now, but once you get up in the divisions, honestly, this is the best way to get to Division 1, honestly, because it's good for... it helps. Obviously, you could probably build a better team if you have more coins, but you can get more coins by doing this method without spending too much on contracts and fitness cards. This method, you probably won't get too much wins in Division 1, especially with people with all those Brazilian teams. And yeah, you're going to have to build a better team to compete with them. But at least up until that stage, you'll be able to see from my results, you'll be able to get there with definitely more wins than losses. But you still have to be a good player. Like, you can't be just some noob and hoping to win. But yeah, if I can do it, like, I don't think I'm an amazing player at FIFA. Like, I'm just okay. And yeah, but hopefully you think I'm alright. Like, I don't think I'm a bad player, that's for sure, because I've always been in Division 1 when I've had my best team possible. So, yeah, but honestly, this is where I rate myself, like, being honest. I'm not, like, I'm probably almost getting relegated from Division 1 and getting promoted from Division 2. That's, like, my position. Like, I often find myself, not often, I sometimes get relegated from Division 1, but then I find myself getting back promoted from Division 2. Like, I never stay in Division 2 for too long. I always get promoted back up. So I'm in that position, like a sort of, you would say, a lower league Premier League team, if you're comparing me to that. Like, sometimes I get relegated, but then I get straight back up. And yeah, but sometimes I stay safe as well. It just really depends which team I'm using, honestly, because I like to rotate my teams to keep my fitness levels up. And yeah, that's very good to do. As you can see, improving my team now, but yeah, that's not really the thing, improving the team with this. It's just to make the coins. And sometimes you get lucky. You find someone a bit cheap and you get some higher rated players. I'll be mixing them with the rare players, because the rare players you can discard for 600, but then the non-rare about 300. So yeah, ideally you like to get some non-rares in there to get the higher quality players, and a better discard price, I guess, as well. And yeah, hopefully I can put in some good performances and don't lose too many. I've won my first 5 out of my... Well, I've won 5 matches out of my first 6. That was what I was trying to say. And yeah, so you got to be happy. I suppose you can say in Division 4, I haven't started great. I only won by 1 goal and I conceded 5 goals and I lost the first match. But I mean, it's not the ideal team to have. But that's it for now. I'll see you guys next time.